Welcome back, YouTube. Welcome back to Eaudetreasure. I'm Steven. My YouTube channel where I show you my hobby of collecting discontinued, vintage, rare, and interesting fragrances where I live here in Japan. I have two that I got to do here. This is a morning video, so I have to rush it because I have to go to work in about a half an hour. I have two. I'm not going to go through these extensively, at least this one. I'm just going to show you. I already cracked it open. I want to show this one to you. I had recently done a video about Armani or Giorgio Armani Eau de Toilette. This is a ladies fragrance. It's a very famous fragrance, but unfortunately it's long discontinued. So I bought a really beautiful 50 ml here, and I'm not going to go through this one in this video. I'm going to feature this in a different video because there are a couple that I'm eyeing. I'm probably going to buy one or two more nice boxes sealed of these, and then I'll make a future video and feature that in it because I think that I'll have them all together in one place. So that's this one I just picked up. I mean, this is a treasure. This is a sealed 50 ml Armani Eau de Toilette from the 80s. So we'll take a look at this one in a future video. The video is about this classic. Now this one is somewhat of a modern day classic. A modern day classic because it smells like a classic masculine men's fragrance from the 70s or 80s, but it's done in a modern style. It was done in the 2000s. So I used to have a bottle of this. This used to be really cheap on eBay. It's still pretty cheap. And when I bought it, I tried it out. I wore it around for weeks. I didn't like it at the time. Now this is 5 years ago, 5 or even 6 years ago. I wanted to try it again. I kept reading about it. I kept thinking about it. And now, 6 years later, as I've been doing this hobby, I want to give this a try and see if I feel any different about this one. This is called Lalique pour Homme, the Lion. I got to cut through. This guy put tape all. This is like Fort Knox. It's totally unnecessary. Here in Japan, where shipping takes at most 2 days to get from one end to the other. This is a super packing job. I think the seller overdid it, but I'm not really complaining that much. Just a little bit difficult to get to the prize. All right, so this is Lalique pour Homme. And I said lion because there's also a Lalique pour Homme that has a horse on the bottle. It's a different fragrance. I heard that one's good too, but I don't know anything about it. Let's look at the bottle. It is a very pretty bottle. It's a gold colored bottle, and this lion head is, it's kind of carved into the glass, so you see it from the other side. Lalique pour Homme. How full is the bottle? Let's check it out. It is fairly full. There's not even 5 ml missing from this. There's maybe 3 ml missing from that. Sold in Japan with the Japanese product sticker. 14B0111. On Check Fresh, that batch code, it shows February 2014 production on this bottle. But these were new in 1997. This was created by Maurice Roussel, who's famous for Nautica Voyage, which I think is around the same time. Oh, no, that was around 2005 or 2006, something like that. So now I'm going to give myself a spray and see how I feel about it now, because in the comments on this one, on Fragrantica, half the people say that this is a masterpiece, and half the people say that this is just an old man, outdated smell. So let's see. Nice sprayer. See how I feel about Lalique pour Homme. As I'm smelling it now, it's very light. It's very light. I don't remember it being that light. Let me read off the notes to you. There are a ton of notes in this thing. The top notes are lavender, rosemary, grapefruit, bergamot, pomelo, mandarin orange, and tangerine. The middle notes are cedar, iris, lily of the valley, and jasmine. The base notes are oak moss, sandalwood, vanilla, patchouli, and amber. Now, since this bottle was made in 2014, after all the regulations, it doesn't have like real oak moss in it, but it does smell pleasant. But I'm surprised, it's very light. It doesn't seem to be projecting that much, and of course, this is just an initial impression. So I got this for about $10, $10 and change. This was 1,600 yen here in Japan. And I remember buying this on eBay something like 6 years ago. It was $13 for an unboxed new bottle, like a tester with a cap. And I think I bought 2 or 3 of them. They were so cheap. And I gave them away to friends. I'm just smelling it on my hand. It's very light. I'm going to wear this today, see how I feel about it. I don't think it's a fresh bottle. Obviously, it's been sprayed a little bit, so it should have matured or macerated in the bottle if it needed that. What else can I say from this? I do pick up the citruses. There are a lot of citruses in the top. The grapefruit, bergamot, mandarin orange, tangerine. For the woods, it has cedar and sandalwood, but it's just kind of light. It's nothing woody to me. I do think this is classy. It is a nice blend of these ingredients, these notes, the vanilla, the patchouli, the jasmine. It is a nice fragrance. I just find this as very light. So this would be a good office fragrance. I think this is hard to dislike. It's definitely masculine. And for people saying that this is just an old man fragrance, I think those are just kind of newbie frag heads, fragrance fanatics that are into like the Invictus and Dior Sauvage and Bleu de Chanel type stuff. As a modern fragrance, this is nice. And I've changed my opinion on this. I don't think it's something that is an old man fragrance. I do like the scent. Kind of safe and inoffensive. But that's it. That's all there is for Lalique pour Homme. It's a pretty good price if you can get this for under 20 bucks. This is a 75 ml bottle. I see online that this is being sold, even the bigger bottle, the 125 or the 4.2 ounce bottle, that's being sold for like $25. So it's a good deal actually for this type of fragrance if you're looking for something that is not very strong, but it's masculine and citrus and woody. Yeah, this is not bad. On Fragrantica, the thumbs up for the reminds me of, the most thumbs up is for Creed's Bois de Portugal. Never smelled that one, can't compare it to this, but I would love to smell that and compare it to this and see if Creed Bois de Portugal is at least a little bit stronger performing than this one. But Creed's fragrances usually don't perform that strong that I've tried, except for Creed Viking. That one is like nuclear. I've had comments and complaints about how strong that one is actually. Hey guys, just want to give you some concluding thoughts after wearing this around for about a week since I made that video you're watching. The only problem with this one is the performance. The performance is just abysmal, really. I spray it on my hand and it smells really nice. I like the smell for the first 10-15 minutes. I can smell it. After that, it's a skin scent. I mean, I can wave my hand in front of my face and I don't smell it unless I put my nose up to my hand. Then I can smell it. It's a skin scent, and that's not what I'm looking for in a cologne. I want something a little bit more, the performance a little bit stronger than that. But the scent itself is beautiful. The citrus and the vanilla with the woody notes, it really is a nice made fragrance that unfortunately suffers from poor performance. This reminds me of Chanel Allure Homme a little bit. Chanel Allure, the original one came out in '96. Chanel Allure Homme came out in '99. They both have that citrus vanilla type combo. This doesn't have peach. It's not like sweet like that, but this reminds me a little bit of Cedrat Boisé is like a modern hype beast. It also has that vanilla citrus combo thing going on. And heck, if you put some birch in this and some smokiness and some black currant and leather and musk, you might even have somewhat of a dupe of Creed Aventus. This is kind of a precursor to that, but the performance blows. So I'm on a mission now to get the EDP. The EDP I heard is the same price as this, $20, around that, 20, 25 bucks. And I'm praying that that one is one that I'd actually like to wear. That's it for this video, guys. Lalique pour Homme. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up if you liked the video. Like the video down below. And if you haven't already, why not subscribe if you do like this fragrance discovery that I'm doing. Usually it's discontinued, vintage rare, or interesting fragrances. This is an interesting fragrance. It does get a lot of buzz online. It's a cheapie. This is a great cheapie. And let me know what you think. Do you disagree with me, or do you agree with me that this is a pretty decent cheapie? Is this a classic fragrance? Because it's almost 20 years old now. It's getting there. Is it a masterpiece? Or is this just some crappy old man smell? What do you think? Let me know down below in the comments. As always, guys, hope you're having a great day out there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.